Sneakers on the brain. For $615,000, you could buy the very latest, greatest version of the iPhone for all your closest friends, even if you got 600 of them. Alternatively, you could purchase more than 1,000 PlayStation 5 consoles to pick up a brand new Yak or two. But in August 2020, one shopper made a different choice, selling out $615,000 for a single pair of sneakers. There's no ordinary kicks, of course. There was Nike Air Jordan 1s that belonged to Michael Jordan himself. The basketball superstar was well known when he slammed dunk a ball with so much force that he shattered the backboard. And the left shoe has a shard of glass and it shows to prove it. The auction house that sold these high-priced high tops didn't divulge in the buyer's name, but the person probably belongs to the legion of footwear fanatics known as sneakerheads, drawn by the shoe's aesthetics and cultural catches. These connoisseurs collect and trade them as a hobby, or even make a career outfit. You could say they've got sneakers on the brain. Sneakerhead culture isn't new. In fact, it kicked off in the 1980s, and according to many insiders, the launch of Air Jordan brand in 1985 was the main impetus. Michael Jordan is still a rookie then, but his high-flying skill have already earned him the nickname of Air Jordan. His popularity with fans took off, so his sales of the shoe bearing his name. Around this time, sneakers stepped off the court and onto the street, becoming an important part of casual fashion and focal point of collectors, especially in hip-hop culture. In the 1986 hit My Adidas by the group Run DMC, for example, a member brass is about owning 50 pairs of his favorite band. In the decades that followed, devotees sometimes went to extremes, buying sneakers that were uncommonly cool, exceptionally rare, or both. In 2005, for instance, Nike produced only 150 pairs of the Pigeon Dunk, which had New York City's unofficial Avadian mascot embroidered on the heel. Before the drop, people lined up outside a store of Manhattan and camped out for days during the snowstorm to score a pair. Today, sneakerhead culture is alive and kicking, appealing to trend-setting teens and kids, adult fans with street fashion, and big-time collectors. Three sisters who goes by the name Chicks and Kicks own what may be the world's largest collection, consistent of more than 6,000 pairs and counting. If they each sported a different pair every day, it would take the trio more than 5 years to wear all that accoutrement. But they prefer not to tread on their treasures and instead keep them in the air conditioner, humidity-free storage unit. The business of buying and selling sneakers is booming, fueled in part by the internet and social media apps that sell shoppers looking hard to find shoes. Whether they're up on coming releases, current models that are sold out in stores, or old classics, for example, people pinning up for Pigeon Dunks retailed for $200,000 in 2005. They can pick up an authentic vintage pair on a resale site, provided they got about $30,000 to spend. But not all sneakerheads commerce happened online. Events like SneakerCon, which takes place in cities around the world, bring thousands of enthusiasts together to buy, sell, and swap sneakers. Attendees can have rare or valuable purchases authenticated by experts who, for example, can scrutinize extortionately priced ZZs to determine if they're legit counterfeit. These conventions are also a great place for foot fashionistas to show off their style, because while a few sneakerheads keep the collection carefully stashed away, many didn't have sneakers on the brain. They like to pull those prized possessions out of the pristine box and parade them on their feet. Parade on Then on the Vietnamese definition, a start theoretically means highly excessive or immoderate. Pristine means clean, fresh, pure, immaculate. This is the exam-making definition and read about stickers on the brain in the Chief 2011. And my name is Emily. Thank you for listening.